Hi there. So I'm kind of liking this live thing. I'm not going to lie, it's kind of a neat way to do it. So I wanted to talk more about the Vinegar Syndrome sale. I wanted to show you some pickups that I got today. Actually do a live C-section here. So basically, I'm going to respond to some of the comments that I've gotten in the last few days. I apologize. It's taken me so long to get back to comments now. Literally today was the last day that I had to move into this place, and although this here is done, we still had a lot of stuff to move over from the old place. So here we go. It's a live one. So basically, let's get into the stuff that I picked up first, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about the Vinegar Syndrome sale. There has been an update, and man, that company is really starting to take off. It was that like kind of like cool little secret that like all the hip people knew about, but yeah, it's getting out there. So anyway, some stuff that I picked up today. One thing I don't have with me because I was getting ready to watch it actually last night, and I put it somewhere to remember where it was at, and I forgot where I put it, and that is the well the steelbook. The Excellent Adventure. It's my first Shout Factory steelbook, and I had to pick it up. So things I did pick up, I got two 4Ks here to show you guys, and ones that I really enjoyed. We're gonna get into the Vinegar Syndrome stuff in a little bit, and there's some cool stuff, by the way. So we picked up, actually my better half picked up American Made because we haven't seen it, and it was really cheap, and we had $5 off at Best Buy, so we decided to go for it. Maybe it's a good movie, I'm not sure. Next up, we picked up Black Panther. We have watched this one. I'm giving my reactions on Black Panther right now. I really like Black Panther. Excellent film, just great acting all around, and a bad guy that you kind of like, that you're really sad when like something happens to him. At least I was. And my better half actually is from North Africa. She's from Morocco. So this had a kind of a special meaning to her in this kind of like idealized setting, and that was it was a big deal. It was actually, I'll be honest, it was kind of emotional for her. So if you haven't seen it, it's a great like Marvel movie as far as Marvel movies go. So I picked up some cheesier stuff. So don't judge me on this, but I grabbed the Nickelodeon version of the Turtles. I don't have any of these. Turtles the beginning, the complete first season. And I actually found this at my local Shoppers Drug Mart. I was there because my better half actually has an infection in her thumb, really painful. But you know, we were looking around and I saw this and I had to pick it up. And not only did I get that, but because I'm a big Turtles fan, I got the whole classic series. I also grabbed Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation, and not known for being the best series, but you guys know I'm a fan of like the Power Rangers and stuff like that. They had a crossover with Power Rangers, Lost in kind of Power Rangers in space. So, hey, thanks. I said, turds are sweet, not embarrassing at all. Thank you so much, Fight for Your Life, Andre. This was actually a kind of a cool show, and I like the fact that it's a crossover. I am collecting the Power Chauffeur. I picked up, oh my god, Death Machines. I got Stealth Squad, Operation Kill Fast, and the last one that I grabbed was Ice Cream Man. And I was watching it. I was online today, and apparently, a lot of their stuff is really starting to sell out. So basically, the limited editions, they do really good jobs with their with their slipcovers. They probably got the best slipcovers in the business, and I'll show you like the ones that I've gotten so far, and they're really solid. So Sweet Sugar, I think, is a really nice slip. And it's like, it's really solid. You get like a lot of slipcovers that are really kind of like flimsy. These are not that at all. To give you an idea, remember when you pick up like those Arrow sets or those Scream Factory sets, you know, the big ones that got like, kind of like a real stock, heavy kind of hit on it. It's like, they're kind of like that. Next up is, of course, Jack Frost, Lenticular, which I really dig this. I can like look at this all day. Another lenticular, Demon Wind, which I do recommend if you don't have it. It's actually a really fun one. Yeah, Pets was a great surprise. Deadly Daphne is a rough watch on the Toxic set, so you passed on it. See, I was going to pass on it too. I'm a sucker for the fact that it's 1,500, and they're not going to redo it afterwards. And I know it's not a great movie. I know it, and I should be like, no, it's not a fantastic movie. But I'm hoping that their version of it is going to like, give me some kind of like that I didn't get when I watched it in original Talks box. I don't have the Talks box now, but my friend did, and we did watch Deadly Daphne's Revenge. And I completely understand. But I had to grab it. I just had to. Psycho Cop Returns. If you don't have this one, by the way, guys, this is really a good one to pick up. It's actually it's kind of funny. Undertaker, Joe Spinell, Maniacs, Joe Spinell. Everybody should have The Undertaker in their collection. Actually, I think it's a really good one. Yeah, there's so much self-control. Yeah, I was about it for the same reason, but there's so much. I know. I went back and forth. I had it in my cart and out of my cart, and I'm like, am I going to regret this if I don't pick it up? And maybe not just on the movie itself, but the cover was really nice, and looks like there's a tiny bit of features. So, Undertaker's your fave? Yes. Undertaker was... If you ever seen the Code Red version of Undertaker, it's under another name too. It's not good. Not good at all. Bloodbeat. If you haven't picked up Bloodbeat, this is probably their best looking cover out of all of them. This just really is a gorgeous cover. It's a Ghost Samurai film. Possession thing. It's okay. I like it. And Corpse Grinders with Ted V. Michaels. Ted V. Michaels is one of those guys that is kind of like he's an acquired taste. But anyway, a lot of them were going out of print. This has been their biggest sale yet, I think, like for them. So when I turned it on, Bloodsuckers from Outer Space had 107 left. Before I knew it, that was sold out. Psychos in Love at 85. And then it had 60, and then it had 40, and then it sold out. It sold out really fast. Demon Wind has 294. I'm really surprised Demon Wind hasn't sold out yet. That's actually a really fun one. Bloodbeat, personal favorite from the guy from Vinegar Syndrome too, as 239. It's getting down there. Orgy of the Dead had 225, and I think it's down to 165, something like that now. My Chauffeur had 322. Again, that's getting down there. Corpse Grinders at 389. So but they're all really getting down there. And Prey, which when I went on there, they said there was like 70 left, and I think it's down to 65 now. I bought probably about number 70. Prey is one that I've been wanting for a while. I'd heard rave reviews on it, and I know Norman Warren did that one, and I missed out on the slipcover for The Tear, but I will still pick up The Tear down the road. I do kind of wish they had put out Satan's Slaves. I actually, just before I bought Prey, I went on YouTube, and I was looking for a trailer for Prey, because I wanted to sell myself on it, because it looked really good. And there was like a trailer for Satan's Slaves and Prey. It was a double feature. And I was like, man, I really want the Satan's Slaves one as well. But that one didn't come out. But Prey is there. And it's got a really gorgeous cover. And the really cool thing about it is, like, some of the times the covers and these, like, they look the same, or there's reversible covers and all that. But with Prey, it looks different. When you open it up, you see this really cool looking different cover on the inside as well, and I like that. I like when you open it up and it's a different different artwork. So Prey I had to get, and my better half said, you can get one more. What are you going to go for? She's like, get a limited edition, get something that's going to sell out, something you're going to want in your collection. And I thought about it for a little bit, and I got down to a couple. I'm a huge Ed Wood fan, and I like his stuff that he did with A.C. Stevens. Not everybody does, but I really did. And me and my dad, when I was, not to say younger, but when I was younger than this, we sat down one night and we're up at the Blockbuster, and Dad bought a movie, and it was called Orgy of the Dead. So we took it and brought it home. He had never seen it, I don't think, and I had never seen it. And so we started watching it, and we got to see Criswell and the most horrible-looking mummy in the world, and a really cheesy-looking werewolf, and a bunch of burlesque dancers doing their burlesque thing. So we were kind of like just watching it, not really just taking in what the hell was going on, because it's one of those what the hell is going on type of things. and we really enjoyed it. Like for what it was just fun. So I bought and it has this like special like day glow cover, whatever that means. So I bought Orgy of the Dead as well. So I got 8 Vinegar Syndromes coming this time around, and I was really super excited to get it. So I added 2 more. So slipcovers coming this time around are on Pets, or Deadly Daphne's Revenge, My Chauffeur. Hands down, one of my favorite slipcovers that I've seen them do. It just looks fantastic. Orgy of the Dead, and of course Prey. So and a friend of mine, Ken, keeps raving and like praising Prey as like being the one that I should have got. And I think he was disappointed originally when I didn't pick it up right away. But I thought, okay, I got a bit of time. It had a really gorgeous cover, but I felt like I got a bit of time with Prey, and I did. I didn't have a bit of time with Prey. It was going. It was going fast. And by the time this time tomorrow, I think it's probably going to be sold out. Much like The Terror, much like Bloodhook. And I really want to see Bloodhook. Now, have you ever seen Bloodhook? If you've never seen the movie Bloodhook, it's crazy. It is a crazy, insane film. And for that reason alone, definitely watch it. Now, understand, I love like Z-grade movies. It's like one of my favorite things to watch. The Vinegar Syndrome stuff, a lot of the kind of the cheesy stuff, like some of the shameless stuff. That's what I revel in. That's what I watch. That's what I really enjoy. I can watch Astro Zombies all night, and I have done that. So don't judge me on that one. But just the thought of getting some of these films, getting stuff. I really want to get Fugitive Girls down the road. If that had a slip, I know it's just a slip, but I would have chose Fugitive Girls over Orgy of the Dead. But I kind of had like the Orgy of the Dead had the Dayglow slip, and I had kind of that like warm, kind of like fuzzy feeling from watching Orgy of the Dead with my dad back in the day, like kind of like a father-son bonding type of moment, and the weirdest movie ever. So if you haven't seen Orgy of the Dead, it's Ed Wood. It really is. It's like Criswell is like, he kind of narrates it. There's a lot of burlesque. That's the best way I can say it. If you're a burlesque fan, or you just like the nudie cutie type of things. If you've ever like watched one of the early like Russ Meyer films, then you're probably going to get a kick out of it. It's not as yes, it is. It's as crazy as a lot of those Russ Meyer films. I'm a huge Russ Meyer fan. Somewhere up there is like my Russ Meyer set. So if you ever get a chance to get it, by the way, Arrow put out this amazing Russ Meyer set, and I'm a huge fan. The Russ Meyer collection had like 18 or 19 movies on it. And he had like some great stuff, like Valley of the Ultra Vixens, Vixen, which is one of my favorite Russ Meyer films, and just Harry, Cherry, and Raquel. Orchard, that is fun. I still have my Rhino VH. That's what he had, was a Rhino one from the early '90s. The Vinegar Syndrome Blue is worth the money. It is fun. I did really enjoy that, and that's the thing. See, we went up that night. Dad picked up Orgy of the Dead, like the Rhino release. Rhino was a really good company for putting out a lot of the stuff. I picked up 2 Mystery Science Theaters. I grabbed Mitchell and I grabbed Pod People that day. And they were really, really good. If there's 2 Mystery Science Theater ones that you see, Mitchell and Pod People are hands down. They're 2 of the best Mystery Science Theater ones in my opinion. Especially Pod People. It stinks. I love it. It's a fantastic film. But yeah, if you've never picked up a Vinegar Syndrome title in your life, look at these here like slips. They're fantastic. I do want to pick up some of their other stuff. They're more adult titles, like their Picaramas and stuff like that. I do want to like get a little collection of that, especially of the ones with stories. I do like the story aspect of it, and I think if you haven't got those 50 films, 5 films, 5 years sets, the first one I think is Golden Age Erotica, and that one really does it sells you on these films. If you were kind of like on the fence, it really does sell you on these films. And I picked up that, and I picked up one like which had like a commentary on it, because I wanted to have like one of the movies from that day, one of those classic, erotica type films, but from back in the day, that would have like that would have a commentary that would actually be talking about what was going on then, because it was a crazy time. I mean, people, my parents, my dad, my mom, I guess, were going to the theater and watching a lot of these movies that now got the on the naughty list, or the XXX movies, but they had stories. People knew the names. People knew who Peter North was. They knew who Ginger Lynn was, who Amber Lynn was, and a lot of them knew who Tracy Lords was, and we all know where that went. But yeah, but they do put out some good stuff, some actual really quality stuff. Dracula Sucks is actually not a bad film. Jamie Gillis is a good actor. I nail that into people's heads when they kind of watch my channel, is that, yeah, there actually are good films that are of the erotic variety and can have a good storyline to them, and good acting, and nothing like really hits that home more than Dixie Ray, Hollywood Star, or I think it's called Murder Baby. It's called Murder Baby, the softcore version. Because if you buy the Blu-ray, you just it's straight the 5 films. That's what you get. But the cool thing about it is you can buy the DVDs for fairly cheap during the sale. So I might actually buy some of the DVDs of some ones that are on those 5 sets, because I got interested in them by seeing the 5 set. By seeing the 5 film sets. So it's a good way to check out Vinegar Syndrome stuff that you're not sure about. If you're not sure about the erotica stuff, if you're not sure about the XXX stuff, the 5 films, 5 years is actually a really good tester to see if that's something that you're going to be interested in. If you're not going to be interested in it within those 5 films, you're not going to be interested in it afterwards. Story of Pernell is a good one for a story. It's batshit crazy though. See, batshit crazy, that's what I like. So I can see myself liking that. And there are certain directors I look for when it comes to these type of films. Anthony Spinelli, Alex Dorenza is another good director when it comes to these type of films. Bob Chin makes some really great stuff. He did the Hot and Saucy Pizza Girls, which actually was a really fun little film. It had a lot of humor to it, and actually showed that John Holmes could do a fairly decent acting job. He was he was actually a very charismatic guy. I can see why, aside from the obvious reason that they hired him, the other reasons, but I can see why he would continuously get hired, even though the guy had personality issues. On the screen, he just comes across really well. And in his regular scenes, and basically when he's talking to the girl, he's funny. But Bob Chin directs it well, and Bob Chin is really good when it comes to directing like some of the funnier stuff. Now I know that Vinegar Syndrome has said that they aren't fans of Debbie Does Dallas. That's an early one, but honestly, I am, and because I grew up in the '80s, and there was all those like Porky's and Screwballs and just a bunch of those type of movies. And Debbie Does Dallas is actually it's really in a way it's a precursor. It's that type of movie. It's that style of film. Yes, it's got raunchier scenes in it, but it still plays like the same type of sexploitation comedy that you would see like going all through the '80s. Stuff that the different companies would have, the Troma would have, that people would find more popular. Anyway, enough on that. I wanted to talk about a couple things that I saw this week. So I'll let you guys know about Black Panther, but you know what movie I watched? How's my night going? Are you going to pick up Shout Factory's new release of Wild at Heart? Yeah, so I have the old Kino release, and I definitely want the new release of Shout Factory's Wild at Heart. Now, here's the thing. I'll be picking it up down the road, because in order to get the Vinegar Syndromes that I got today, so basically the guy I got it coming, I had to make a deal with my better half, because we just moved. So it was a reasonable deal that I would be, kind of slacking off until the end of summer. So I'm going to try. I'm going to do my best, and unless she sees something that she really likes, and that I can convince her that she really likes, we'll go there. Yeah. So I do want Wild at Heart. I'm a huge fan of that film, and I like the Shout Select line. I really do. My favorite one so far, like the ones that I've watched, has been Nighthawks. I'm a huge fan of Nighthawks. It was just it's one that really really stood out to me. Uh, I'm a huge Rutger Hauer fan. This was his first film over here in the over in the U.S. His first film in like not in his home country, and Stallone was really threatened by Hauer at the time. He actually rewrote some of the film to focus more on the Stallone character, and it took some of the Rutger Hauer's characterization away. But the thing that Stallone, I don't think Stallone realized, and a lot of people didn't realize, some people didn't realize till Blade Runner came out, is that Rutger Hauer is one of those actors that steals scenes like just automatically. He's just an amazing actor when it comes to doing this. He can just steal a scene. On Blade Runner, he's the movie's him. A lot of people say it's Harrison Ford, but for me, Rutger Hauer is like the focus, and his scenes in Blade Runner are the emotional gut punch scenes. Those are the ones you remember. Well, I don't think about a lot of the Harrison Ford scenes, but I do remember Rutger Hauer on that roof with the rain pouring down, making that speech. I remember that. I remember Rutger Hauer's scenes in Nighthawk. They stand out. He takes a character that could be just one-dimensional and just fleshes him out just by little subtle nuances in his acting. So Nighthawks, if you don't have it, that's my recommended Shout Select one to pick up, and it's got a lot of great features on there as well. Also, it speaks with the guy that I think was Stallone's agent at the time, and he picks up for Stallone a lot. But when he does it in a way that kind of buries Stallone a bit. You just got to watch it. If you haven't seen Nighthawks, check it out. Watch the movie first, but then watch the special features because they're fantastic special features. And if you're thinking about getting Wild at Heart, you're definitely pick it up. Shout Select does a great job of that stuff, and their features have been amazing so far. The only time I don't grab the Shout Select is like when I have an Arrow one already, kind of like when it came to Live and Die in L.A., which is one of my favorite films of all time. I've watched that one like over and over again. Very young Willem Dafoe, and he looks kind of like a Skarsgård. If you watch the movie and you've seen like the Skarsgårds, like the younger Skarsgård, I can't remember his name right now, Stella Skarsgård's sons, not Alexander, but the really young one, the guy that played it. He looks like him. Willem Dafoe in To Live and Die in L.A. To me, anyway, you can tell me if you see it. If you see To Live and Die in L.A., just look at the young Willem Dafoe and tell me he doesn't look like young Skarsgård, because he really does. He's got that look to him, and I kind of really dig that. And To Live and Die in L.A. has got one of the best theme songs ever. Wang Chung, and originally they didn't want to do the themes. Well, Wang Chung wanted to do a theme song, but Friedkin said, I don't want a song called To Live and Die in L.A. Yeah, see, he does look like Skarsgård. You see it too. And he does such a good job in that movie. And there's that scene in the film, and everybody knows that has seen To Live and Die in L.A. That scene at the end where you think you know where it's going, and you think you know where it's going, and then it goes in that way. Then that shot rings out, and it changes everything. And it stuck with me, man. It stuck with me for a long time. I was actually a huge fan of, like, not just that, before States Out, I was a huge fan of William Peterson. I'm also a big fan of Manhunter as well. But I was a fan of him in that film. And maybe this is a little bit telling, but I was a fan of his character. He was a little kind of on the edge. And there was a time, I think in everybody's life, when they feel that, when they get that type of like sensibility with them, where they're feeling a little bit more on the edge. And yeah, I definitely felt that at some times when I just wanted to bungee cord, jump off of a thing and just see how that went. But no, definitely pick it up. Wild at Heart. Not getting it right now, but it is one that's going to be coming in my collection. Do I like Streets of Fire from Shout Select? Yeah, another good young Dafoe. Again, I've got the DVD of Streets of Fire. I need the Shout Select one. I really want that. That's one of the ones I was most excited about when Shout Select started putting out their stuff. Because Streets of Fire is one that needed a good Blu-ray release, in my opinion. It's got a great soundtrack. It's got a fantastic soundtrack. And it's got a great cast. There's so much good stuff coming out right now that it makes it really hard to decide what to pick up on. Now, people keep telling me to talk about the Scream Factory deal that they've done recently with the two companies. I think Warner and the names is escaping me right now. What I'm hoping to see from that, I really got to look into it a bit more. But I know, did they put out Critters? Is Critters something that's a possibility? A Critters box set, if that's a possibility from Scream Factory, I am all over that. I love the Critters franchise, and especially Part 2. Hands down, Part 2. It's the one that I think about, and not just because it's got the cute girl from Penthouse, but there's a scene there. You've got critters, and they hatch from these eggs, and they come down during Easter, and that is bloody brilliant. That there's an Easter egg hunt going on as these critters are coming about. Did they put out a Critters double pack? There was a Critters like a triple pack that came out a while back. Now I don't think like Shout or Scream put it out, but it was put out by another company, and it had the original ending for the first Critters film. And honestly, that's one of the ones that I've always been wanting to pick up, and it's not something that's been expensive. It's something that's actually been fairly cheap, but I haven't got it. I haven't picked it up yet, and I'm kind of holding off now because I really do. They're really fun little films. There's actually 4 Critters films, and I'm just waiting till because I think Scream Factory is going to do it. I think Scream Factory is going to bite the bullet and they're going to put out Critters. It's much like It's Alive. Like I never thought that I was going to see come out. That's one I want. That's on my list of things to buy. Is the Larry Cohen trilogy of It's Alive. I remember seeing them all back in the days of VHS. I never saw them in theater. I remember actually watching Island of the Alive, like more than any of them. I saw like all 3 of them, but Island of the Alive, I remember going to this video store. I remember seeing it there, and I remember picking it up and coming home and just like sitting down and watching it. I didn't usually I'd wait till the night, but this was one of those days. It was like on summer vacation. I came home, I just put it in, and Michael Moriarty's in it. I'm a huge Michael Moriarty fan, so I had to. I gotta get that one. I gotta get the It's Alive trilogy. If anybody has it, let me know what they think of it, what they think of the special features. And what you guys picked up. So if you guys picked up stuff during the Vinegar Syndrome sale, by the way, let me know what you picked up. I know that I said I was going to do a live like C-section, comment section here. So I'm going to open up my thing and I'm going to read out some comments. So if you're on here, feel free to say hi because I'm going to read your comment. And because I don't always get back typing, so I apologize. So Ken Carlson, said he ordered Pets and Deadly Daphne's Revenge. Really looking forward to Pets. So Candace Rielson. Pets has a fantastic cast. If you've never seen the film, know this. It's not just a regular sexploitation film, and the fact that it has a fantastic, fantastic cast. James Hayes. I ordered Deadly Daphne's Revenge and Pets in the 2018 catalog. The movie library looks good. Thanks, man. Thanks, James. Now, here's the thing. I wanted to get the catalog. I'm kind of hoping they send it to me. They did that last time, not to me, but a lot of people got it, and I was like one of the people that made a big order and didn't get it. But not as big as those orders you see on Blu-ray.com. Just got Pets, caught up on everything else I want, and this was a great upgrade from Code Red. Forky Cinema HD, hey there. I am talking about the Vinegar Syndrome sale, 4K. Did you get anything? Pets was a great one. Everybody's pretty much picking up Pets. And a lot of people are picking up the Deadly Daphne's Revenge. We all know it's not the greatest trauma film of all, but it's kind of cheesy, it's kind of fun. Bloodhook was not the greatest trauma film of all either, but the edition of Bloodhook that they put out, that's much longer than the Bloodhook that I saw. So I got to watch that. I know there's a scene. I was listening to one of the podcasts, and they said like the guy was like, it's a shitty protagonist. He's basically saying, no, I know who killed those people, and he talks about one of his friends, and then his friend dies. Like, no, I guess it wasn't him. I guess it could be this other guy. His other friend dies, and he goes to like to save his girlfriend because he knows the dude's the killer, and he just stays outside. He wimps out, and the boat's coming by, and he's like, "Damn you!" So Definitely check out Bloodhook. It's a long watch, but it's a fun watch. Okay, okay, and Mark Stewart said, "Hi, Aaron. Glad you're settling in well in your new home, and your movie library looks great. Thanks a lot. It took me a lot of time. You got to 4K. You got to pick it up. There's some good stuff. Pets. Have you seen Pets? It's actually really fun. Your movie library. Thank you, Mark. Thanks a lot. Jimbo R here said Walmart apparently has Blu-ray double features of Race with the Devil and Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry from Shout Factory. Cheaper through Wally World. Man, if I see that, I got to pick it up. You haven't seen Pets? It's really cool. It actually has a really good cast. The girl's gorgeous. Always a plus. But there's a couple of the actors like Casey Stevens and people like that that you've seen. If you've ever watched any Elvis movies, you've seen it and stuff like that. They've done like they're older actors and did some like the Elvis stuff. It's kind of a crazy film that I owned back in the day when when my mom owned a convenience store. It's one that I just took off the shelf and kept. So I want to get one now because it snapped the one that I had snapped. So yeah, Jim R. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that Race with the Devil thing because I'm a huge fan of Race with the Devil. That is such a good movie. Hank Sampson, you're impressed with how quickly you're up and running at the new spot. Obviously, you're running high on high octane owing to copious cups of caffeinated tea. True. Blood Theater. Blood Theater's Mary Warnoff, and I haven't watched it in a long time, but I've got the original release, and it's one that I really want. I'm a huge Mary Warnoff fan. I gotta say, it's one of those things that that stuck with me. I was at like a one of those like hole in the wall type of like pawn shops, and it was like dust upon dust, right? So there's just this little area there in the back, and it's got like DVDs, and it's like stacks and stacks and stacks, and you really got to dig through them. And it's the type of place when once you leave, you're washing your hands because there's dust and all that stuff and grime. And Blood Theater was there, so I picked it up. I really got to watch it. But the fact that what they can do with Blood Theater, Vinegar Syndrome can take a movie that I'm not quite sure about and clean it up and put features on it and make it my new favorite movie. They really sold me on Roberta Findlay. Anything else that they put it with Roberta Findlay, I'm definitely picking up. So if you guys haven't picked up Woman's Torment yet, that is an X-rated film, but it's a really good one. It's a really, really good film. It owes a lot to Repulsion. If you've seen Repulsion, it's that type of film. Yeah, and you're right. A lot of tea went into the working of this here place. It's a lot more organized than it was before. Oh, Remo Williams Blu-ray review. So some people see my early stuff. I like when people see that. I actually watched Remo Williams on Christmas Day when I got it from Arrow. Very well produced analysis of the film. Thank you. Did a good job presentation on this YouTube format. No phony BS hyper smiley fast face crap. Just down to synapses. It's kind of my thing, I guess. Oh, Movie Mac. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Aaron, your new movie library looks great. Did you see my comment I posted on your Blood Harvest New York Ripper unboxing video? I'm getting to it because I'm doing a live C-section right now. I'm getting there. Kyle Zayner, actually Rayner, Zyle Rayner. I said Kyle's. Okay. Said that. Oh, he watched my DC Showcase collection video. That's where I talked about my my DC Showcase collection. Their DC Showcase are like a bunch of like these like phone book size reprints of classic DC comics, and I really love them. So Zal Rayner said these are really cool. I need to track some of them down since I love every aspect of the DC universe, and DC won't reprint a lot of them elsewhere. I know. I'm hoping that I can find more of them. I find it's a lot harder. Hello there, Ancestral Mage. I'm actually probably going to be talking about your comment actually really, really soon because I'm doing a live C-section on there tonight. But yeah, the DC showcases Marvel Essentials. I'm a huge fan of both of them. Ah, Action Jackman. Action Jackman is Luke. He's the guy that got me the Blood Harvest and the New York Ripper Blu-ray. Blood Harvest is so good. I'm holding off to watching it until my kids get here out here next month, because it's something special between me and my kids. But he said here, wow, that was close. You got it on your last day. I was worried after I sent it that it mightn't arrive in time. New York Ripper is my favorite Fulci film. It's actually one of my favorite Fulci films as well. There's a documentary trying here when I was in school in the early '90s about censorship, and he talked about New York Ripper. I can see how New York Ripper could get censored. There's some scenes there. It was a part of the banned weekend where they aired Life of Brian for the first. I can't believe Life of Brian was ever banned. And of course, everyone at school was quoting the next day. Did you get Cycles in Love? Have my Vinegar Syndrome copy autographed by Gorman Beck. Oh, really? And Carmen, I'm going to really... Banco? Did I get that right? I didn't get Cycles in Love, actually. I do want it. It sold out before I got there. I did manage to grab Prey. If you haven't grabbed Prey 4K Cinema, or anybody that's on here watching right now, that's selling out. It's actually, the last time I looked, there was down to like 64, 65 copies of it. So it's getting alarmingly low, and Prey is supposed to be one of their the better movies that they put out. The Tear already sold out, the limited edition of that one. A Bloodsuckers from Outer Space sold out. So, but definitely, it's one I want. Cycles in Love I got to get. Disconnected is one I got to get. Those, they're just fun movies for me. Now, film school. I wish I'd gone to film school, Cycles in Love is great. See, Cycles in Love is the one I got to see. It's got, it's got that just really kind of cool cover. I found I'm wimpy a bit. I found the cover, like the slip cover, a little grotesque. And yeah, that's pretty wimpy. But I did a bit. But I hear like the humor in it is really, really good. And I kind of want to see it. I want to see it. I really want to see Cycles in Love. I love that very Vinegar Syndrome title. I'm not going to lie to you. Cropsy 2008 said, I got Blood Harvest recently too. 88 Films were selling copies on eBay, but they got took down from there as well. Yeah, it's something that you can't get anymore. eBay even sent a message about it. Hope 88 Films are not out of pocket through all this. Yeah, this is one where they spent a bit of money into it, and unfortunately, they lost the rights somehow. They didn't have the rights to it. They thought they did. And for that reason, if you got Blood Harvest, guys, you're very lucky people, because Blood Harvest sold out, and not sold out. They had to take it off the shelves. They couldn't sell it in their site. They couldn't sell it on Amazon, and then they couldn't sell it on eBay. So if you haven't got Blood Harvest and you see it around somewhere, definitely pick it up. It's 88 Films, really good release. And it's got Tiny Tim, and he's Marvelous Merva. Hope someone mentioned that the Warner deal with Scream. So yeah, I mentioned that. I do kind of want to see where that goes. Arrow will be releasing Candyman. Is that like verified? Because I like the movie The Church. I'm a huge fan of that, actually. I think it was called Demons 3 at one point. I'm not sure if it was like an unofficial sequel, much like the La Casa films, or like a kind of unofficial Evil Dead sequels. But The Church, I really did dig. I need to pick it up. I still need to get The Church. I love that one. I actually like The Sect too. Stunning. Yeah, the director behind The Church is, I'm going to totally butcher the name, but Mikel Suave, something like that. Rico Suave, Mikel Suave, and he's an actor too. He was in Demons, actually. If you watch Demons, he's the guy with the silver mask. That's actually like giving it like free tickets. That's the director. He directed one of my favorite movies of all time, actually. One that I saw and that my better half, who lived over in Morocco, saw over there, and that's called Stagecraft. I haven't seen 3. Demons 3. There's different Demons 3s, but if you saw The Church, that's one version of Demons 3. There is a Demons 3, actually, I think, now. But the actually only, the kind of semi-official Demons 3 that they put out, there was a comic book that was put out with the double feature that Arrow did. And on one of them, there's like Demons 1. I got the Steelbook, and Steelbook didn't have enough room for the comic book, but the regular editions had a comic book with Demons 3. And that was supposed to be like Demons come out of a comic book, much in the way that in the first one, Demons come out of the theater, and the second one, Demons come out of the TV. Third one, it makes sense for Demons come out of a comic book. I would love to see them do like another take on Demons, if only to just get more stuff, or even a better. They got great editions out there. Like Synapse put them out. They put some great editions of it out there, but I know. I love Demons. It's one of my favorite movies. The Church is one of those that stuck with me. The visual stuck with me. It's like when you watch Delamorte Delamore. And Demons is such a fun movie. Exactly. Demons is one of those movies that I wish I would have seen in the theater, because I can't imagine what a mind blowing watching Demons in the theater would be. Because here you are watching a movie in a darkened theater. I'm jealous of my dad because I know he saw it in theater. He saw Pets in theater, actually. He told me that last night. Now, you're in the theater, you're watching Demons, and it's a movie about people in a theater with demons coming out of the screen and like wreaking havoc in the theater. Wouldn't it have been fun, like, to do that? See, I'm the type of guy that would do a showing of that. And yeah, the fact that it takes place in the theater is really cool. And have people dressed up, kind of like demons. This is me. This is my personality. And have them, like, at certain stages, like, kind of like come out into the theater. So, I don't know. Nowadays, you could get sued for stuff like that. But back in the William Castle days, that would have been an awesome idea. Movie Mac. Haha, see, I got your one right here. Hi, Aaron. Welcome back. I like your new movie library. It looks more organized. It is. However, I missed the previous one. It looked like a bigger room. It was a bigger room. I actually have movies in the other room as well, but that's my my TV library. So I'm doing that up as well. So eventually, when that's done up, you're going to see like a one that has TV series and like more retro stuff. So I haven't been spending much time on Blu-rays. Yeah, you're going on vacation, right? Yeah, I'm going on vacation in August. Where are you going? So you've been saving for your trip. Although Kino's having a sale, I know. I had to miss out on that one. I did the last Kino sale, so I feel I've supported them enough. I bought like, was it 18 or 22? You bought a lot, man. Movie Mac, you bought a lot. And Vinegar Syndrome's having their half of the Black Friday sale soon. Yes, now, actually. I bought 8. And I really want the Sinbad trilogy set from Indicator. It's a really good set. Don't worry. I'm sure it'll still be there. Enjoy your vacation. Have fun on that. When you come back, I'm sure there's lots of stuff that you're going to be able to grab. So enjoy the vacay. When I return from vacation, I will have some catching up to do, and we'll start getting your stuff too. Thank you. Actually, I really seriously appreciate that. And as you can see, with all the work that I put into my library, it goes to a good home and will be very much loved. So thank you. Seriously, wholeheartedly thank you. The NES Classic. Yeah, I heard. I saw Demons 2 and sat with actress Corlina Tassoni, who played the main demon. Oh man, I'm jealous, dude. But you live in New York. You got the hookup. You got the place where you can go and like see all this really cool stuff. I live in Canada. Glad you picked up Prey. Yes, Ken, you're the reason I picked up Prey. You and the fact that Vinegar Syndrome said that those slips were really low. But no, you were the main reason that I went for it in the first place, because Prey I wanted, but it wasn't on my radar as much. I didn't realize that Prey was... I didn't put together Norman Warren and Prey. I didn't put the two together. I'm a huge fan of Norman Warren's works. So the fact that I didn't realize it, and then you kept mentioning how good Prey was, and then that slipcover was really sexy looking. We got back and we just finished off of moving the last of the stuff. So there was 5 car rides of loading and unloading stuff, like just the basement stuff and the other stuff that we had left around the house. Just getting everything over here, getting the what's it called, papasan, goes in the garden. Getting that over here and just getting everything done. So it took forever, and my back's killing me right now. So we got home and I sat down finally, and Vinegar Syndrome had on Facebook they announced, okay, they're the Pets and Deadly Daphne, they're at least half sold out. And then he started mentioning Prey, and they mentioned actually first they mentioned Cycles in Love, and I went there and Cycles in Love was sold out. And they mentioned Bloodsuckers from Outer Space, sold out. They mentioned Prey, and it was down to 60. It was down to 70 when I went there. And I was like, I'm not passing up Prey at this point. I'm getting it. So I listened to you, and I got it. So I got Prey, and the other one I got is Orgy of the Dead. So there. You're probably not going to like Orgy of the Dead. You're not a slip guy, but you ever work on slip? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Now, that's the thing. Even people that don't like slip covers like Vinegar Syndrome slip covers. It's just something special and unique that they do about them. If you've never gotten a Vinegar Syndrome slip cover, guys, go out and buy one. Trust me, it's an addiction. So know that you're going to buy more, because you will buy more. And Movie Mac, you're right. The NES Classic is coming back out, and it's coming back out on Father's Day. I'm a dad. Just putting that out there. I'm a dad, and the NES Classic is coming back out. The Super NES Classic, I've heard that might be coming back out too. So fingers crossed. I would love to have those. As you guys know, right last night here, what I did after everything else, I came here, sat down, plunked down for an hour and a half, played Super Mario World here on the in my gaming station, my retro gaming station. Then I went upstairs and watched Seed of Chucky, and you know what? A lot of people are going to hate me for this. I really enjoyed Seed of Chucky. I really did. I had fun with it. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I did. I enjoyed it. So, yeah, NES. Are you getting the NES Mini, or do you already have it, Movie Mac? Do you have the SNES Mini? See, the SNES was the one for me. The Prey Blue, which I haven't watched yet, has more gore than the Redemption DVD, which is what I saw. And the Candy Tangerine Man is fun. I got to get that. I love Blaxploitation. I'm doing a live stream. What the heck? Yeah, I'm doing a live stream. I have internet now that can actually do live streams, so I really enjoy. I can talk in movies a long time, James. So yeah, I heard that the only thing missing from the Prey one, they had like a 41-minute kind of a documentary thing on the Redemption one, but they have even more features, like different features, on the new Vinegar Syndrome one that I'm more interested in. And for Candy Tangerine Man, Lady Coco, I think is the double feature of that one. Is that Matt Cimber? I think it's Matt Cimber, right? So if it is, I definitely got to pick that up. Matt Cimber actually did a movie. I don't know if you guys remember it. Lady Coco, which is the bonus feature, is even better than Tangerine Man, in my opinion. Okay, see, yeah, Matt Cimber. See, I like him. He put out some pretty weird stuff. He put out one called and it was really, it was a softcore type thing where basically yeah, I don't remember the name of it, so it's just look it up. It's just a weird movie, and it's almost like a how-to guide sex. Buckaroo Banzai. Hey there, Aaron. Hope you're well. I know you're a fan of Arrow Video. Eureka has just announced 2 nice slips, Flesh and Blood. In the class. Oh, I didn't see what the last thing said. Flesh and Blood. Flesh and Blood is really good. Was that Buckaroo Banzai? I know it was Buckaroo Banzai, but I kind of feel like, no, Buckaroo Banzai came out by Shout. What was the other one? What did you say? See, it goes by so fast. But yes, I do definitely want the Candy Tangerine Man and Lady Coco. I am so excited to get Prey, and there's so much good stuff out there. I can't believe the amount of stuff that's out there, and how poor it's going to make me. Did I think the recent Arrow announcement going to blind buy street mobster and apprentice to murder? Honestly, I'll be completely honest with you. It may just be some stuff that I'm into, and I haven't really looked into the recent Arrow announcement, but I was underwhelmed by some of the stuff. A lot of it might be blind buy. Superfly's coming out in blue as well from Warner. Of course it is. They've remade it. They got a whole new Superfly. Not sure how I feel about that. I'll watch it because it'll be fun and cheesy and stuff like that. But I love the original Superfly. You know who I want to see? You know what I got to get? I got Dolomite, right? So I think James. Was it James? Did you give me Dolomite? We love Dolomite. So down there, I don't know why we didn't get it this time. We just didn't have the money, really. But like Human Tornado, Disco Godfather, Petey Wheatstraw, I got to get those because I love Rudy Ray Moore. He's definitely the man when it comes to the blaxploitation. He just does such a good job with that stuff. He does an amazing job. So I got to pick up those. And Social Maze, see, you're right here. I've been blind buying late 20th century horror film releases lately. A good share from Blue Underground. Blue Underground is actually a pretty decent company out there now. I like both DVD and Blu-ray. I don't mind the quality on DVD, but some Blu-rays look super clean and clear. So, actually reverse the clear and clean words. I agree. And I buy this as well. I buy 4K too. So basically, if I buy a new movie, like kind of like something that I missed in the theater, I'll probably grab the 4K, because usually there's not much difference in the price range. And it's got the Blu-ray with it. So if the Blu-ray actually is better than the 4K, I still got the Blu-ray. Boss is coming to blue, black man in white man's town. He's got trouble. That actually is a that was a really good film, if I remember. I have to rewatch it. Who's putting that out? Uh, who's putting out the one with the title that I can't say? But yeah, because that was one that I did enjoy. I'm a big blaxploitation fan. So the Erotica coming is a classic Burt Lancaster. Oh, Birdman of Alcatraz. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna want that one down the road. I'm a Burt Lancaster fan. I don't know if you've noticed, but my Aero Academy selection has all the Burt Lancaster ones so far, because I just really like what he does. All right, what we got here? Ah, hi Aaron, so nice to see you again. They look amazing. Thanks. Oh, okay, I got like a hair stuck in me. I gotta shave. Gotta shave. So much good stuff coming out. Insanely amount of good stuff coming out. Please keep letting me know what stuff's coming out, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do up like a little list of like stuff that I need to watch, I need to buy. Wicker Boy, love your setup, dude. It's looking awesome. Thanks a lot. I spent a lot of time. I don't have either one. I missed out on the NES Mini when it came out first time. Missed out on the Super NES. Hopefully this time I'll be able to get them. Me too. See, I was in Ottawa when the Super NES came out, and I thought, there's no way I'm going to miss out on it now. I'm in Ottawa, man. So we're going down on Maryville Road. I'm not sure if any of you guys are from Ottawa, you understand this. So we're going down on Maryville Road. First we go to Best Buy. You've already given out all the tickets. No more Super NES there. We're going to go to Toys R Us. Lineups like crazy, man. So, nope. And so we decide we're going to be smarter. This is a lineup at Toys R Us. We're going to go to Walmart. Walmart's opened up earlier. What we didn't think of, the other people went to Walmart even earlier when Walmart opened up. So that was sold out. So hopefully I'd love to get them, because it's expensive buying some of these like games here. And I'll love to be able to play them upstairs as well on my big screen TV. So I have the big 32-inch one down here, so still pretty good. And I watch and play a lot of stuff down here. I actually spend a lot more time down in my movie library than I used to my old one. It's just well, I got a couch down here now. Makes it a little bit more comfortable. As you can see, there's more lighting, and there's a finished ceiling. As when my old one there wasn't, and I was actually thinking about finishing the ceiling. Thank you, Wicker Boy. James, and you're here, or you were here. Are you still here? Your movie library looks great. Looks better than the previous one. Not that there's anything wrong with the old one. No, I agree. Completely agree on Burt Lancaster. Saw Scorpio in HD recently. Guess what, guys? I am going to have to go soon because my battery is dying. I didn't expect to be doing this long, but I'm having a blast. And I really like this. So this format is something you may see a lot in the near future from me. Let me know if you guys like the live stream format, the kind of like the rapport back and forth, because I really do dig that. And eventually, I'll have some of you guys on here that do stuff like this. We'll do a live stream. We'll do something kind of cool together. James said there, you got a copy of Blood Harvest. You got it with the slip too. Nice. Have I seen Terrifier or Revenge? I haven't. I really want to see both of those movies. Terrifier looks just like I like clowns. It was creepy cool. Thanks, James. And Revenge is one that I really want to see. It's got a really interesting story to it, and it's going to be a hard watch. Next two big pickups, Criterion's Midnight Cowboy, and a week from Tuesday, The Great Silence. The Great Silence, by the way, guys, if you like spaghetti westerns, one of the best out there, bar none. See it, definitely see it. If you watch like if you like Hateful Eight at all, you're definitely gonna like Great Silence. There's a lot taken from Great Silence. It was nice I'm saying the movies. I'm thinking to send you a package, but I haven't had the time or money. That's understandable. Cost of shipping something to Canada has become outrageous. It has been, unfortunately. Maybe someday we can help each other, and I can help with shipping or something like that. We'll see. Once I get all straightened away with this, this move has been like tapping me, and then I saved up just so that I could do this Vinegar Syndrome sale, and it's like my last thing of the summer. and summer hasn't even really started. Actually, in the area that I'm at right now, Nova Scotia, the area that I used to live in basically in Newfoundland, just about 3 hours from where I used to live, snow. They got like 30 centimeters of snow there. Like they got like snowed in. But yeah, I definitely want to see Revenge. I definitely want to see Terrifier. Jimbo Wire, the rattlesnake scene from The Race with the Devil is terrifying on a primal level. It really is. Great Silence has to have both endings to select from. And yeah. I like the live stream format and answer your questions about my vacation. I'm visiting Las Vegas. That is awesome. Get pictures, man. Definitely get pictures. But always remember this. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I'm such a dad, right? That's like the Corns thing say. So Savannah McGrency said, "Wow, your collection, never seen it look that way before. Showing both sides, very awesome. Love watching your videos." As I said in my last comment, thank you. I really appreciate that. Love Race the Devil, Oats, Fonda, perfect drive-in flick. It is, and we have a drive-in here in Nova Scotia. We actually do. We got like a local drive-in that shows movies, and I would love to see them show Race with the Devil. That would be an awesome one. I gotta mention that to them. Michael Prale said, "Looking forward to seeing the new setup." Well, you've seen it by now, of course. And Jim Barr said he moves around for the second move in 8 months. Damn, man, that's rough. Traumatic. Keep careful with the lifting. I wasn't careful. My back's killing me. And I'll get to more of this later. But my iPad is dying, and I really do enjoy the live format. I like the fact that I can talk back and forth with you guys. It makes it more of it makes it seem more personal, and it takes the C-section portion of my video to a whole new level. I really like that. So everybody that came and they stayed, Ken and James and 4K and Movie Mac, all you guys, everybody that's there, Buckaroo Bonsai, everybody that came on and made a comment, that I really, really, truly appreciate it. That's thumbs up. Let's watch the video. I got to go plug in this so that am I getting the Sartana set? I want it, man. But I made a deal to wait. So hopefully the Sartana set is going to stay for a bit because I really want that set. I'm a huge fan of spaghetti westerns. Everybody that knows me, knows my channel, knows that I don't have enough spaghetti westerns in my collection. I'm actually severely lacking in them. And the Sartana set is one that I really want. Cemeteries Without Crosses is one that I liked. Low number release, I expect. Yeah. I don't know. There's Super NES Mini coming out, and the Sartana set's coming out, and I only suck up for one thing. So we'll see where it goes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed this, and I love doing the live streams. So you're going to see more of these in the future, hopefully with guests, either on this side or on the other side. Pre-order from site, best price. Complete Sartana, Last House. I know. Oh, God, so good. Good night, everybody. Have a great evening. Get some tea or cocoa or coffee or whatever you drink. And for me right now, before I have some tea, I actually got like this Fanta pack that I buy from Walmart. This 24 pack of different Fantas. I'm a huge Fanta fan. Thanks for watching, guys. And have a great night. And I hope you guys all had a great weekend.